Harvest is upon us here on the Old Stream Farm expansion for episode number 9. We are pushing through the series, man. We're going to have a good day today. We're going to sell some chickens. We're going to get some harvesting done. We're also going to buy a new piece of equipment to go on the back of our truck because, well, I'm not using what I have. So we're going to change that. The chickens are going to be the easy part. Right now, we've got 200 chickens, and that's a lot, and that's great. However, a lot of the ones we have are just kind of freeloading at the moment. They are 1 month old, so we are going to sell the chickens. We only have $416. Supposed to get 500. Oh well, what are you gonna do? We've also got some eggs here that we probably need to sell eventually, but right now is fine. Now let's jump into the back of our truck. Or I say jump into the back, open up and change the back of the truck. Please open. There we go. So one of the nice things about this truck is it's got different bed configurations. So if you don't like what you're using, well, you can swap it out. So that's exactly what we are going to do. I'm gonna back this thing in and drop this bed, and then we're going to swap it out for something else. Let's take this bad boy up to the shop and see what we've got our hands on. What I've done is I've gone for a dump truck bed. And the reason, a little bit unstable there. The reason I've gone for said dump truck bed, it's because it's been modified a little bit and it'll actually hold enough for us. It'll hold a decent amount. I can't remember how much it is. It is modded, but don't worry too much about that. There we go. We now got a dump truck. How cool is that? Yes, we do still have the tipper that we've got in the game. However, I did want to go with this just so we could transport things a little bit easier and a little bit more fun. I think this looks super cool. Turns out I'd modified this a little bit too good. It was 500,000 liters, so we went back in. I changed it to 100,000. We're good to go. And speaking of good, I think we are good, ready to rock and roll for harvest time. There's nothing really else to do. Today in game, we are still going to have to do quite a few different things. We've got to get harvested for all of our fields, which won't take too long, but it is still going to take a little bit of time. Wow, can't see there. We'll go back out to third person. We need to do all the fields, but we're also going to have to seed and stuff as well. I hope that we can get all of that done before it gets dark, because we've got to put all of our spring crops in the ground. So let's head over to about right here. I think this is a good spot, and we'll get everything unfolded. I am loving this header. The end pieces, I could care less about. However, I do like how you can get right up on the model, and it looks great. Absolutely. SMI Modding did a killer job on this. Matter of fact, we're using a couple different SMI Modding mods on here, and even had the fortunate opportunity to meet them at Agritechnica 23, which was a lot of fun. Do we have straw swath? Straw swath is enabled. So let's rock and roll and get this field harvested. Yep, man. Loving it. Tell you what, running passes around the outside of this field never gets easy. I think this is going to be one of the first fields that we repurpose as not a field as soon as possible. Even though I think a lot of players, I would guess maybe a third of all players of Farming Simulator have probably harvested this singular field before. Hey, let me know. Have you? Have you not? Have you even played this map? Map's been around for a long time. Well, at least when it comes to this one, about 3 passes around should do it. I am glad that we went with the 6-meter header on this one, though. I think anything else would have been just a little bit too big, especially for this map. Yeah, we are going to run back and forth, though, just like this. And yes, I am hiring a worker to do this. Hey, they go in a straight line, and I can't drive in a straight line. What are you going to do? We're done with the field. Rock and roll, baby. 4,368 liters. A little bit less than we got the other time around, must say. However, we were also doing wheat and not oats. Here we are doing oats. Because of course we are. And here we go for the first time around on our brand new field. Oh, this is going to be super exciting. So we are up here. The idea, I think, is just going to be run maybe 3 passes or do the little 1, 2, 3 thing that I normally do. So I'll run 1 on the sides and 3 on the ends. that may be something we do as well. But I think to start with, maybe just a single pass around should do. Man, I really got to figure out what to do with these silage clams. What are we going to do with those? I don't make silage in a clam. I make it with bales. So there's got to be something that we could do with that. Hey, if you have any ideas, please let me know. Probably not going to change in the next episode or two, but maybe in the second part of the series, we do something with it. I don't think it's a good idea. Maybe? Yeah, I would say so. Also, we're doing really well. $252,000. We're in on episode number 9. Granted, we've done well, but that's only for one cell. We're going to do much better, I think. Oh yeah, there's also a field over here too. Maybe we start thinking about expansions. I hadn't even thought about that. What do we have around? A couple little spots right here of areas that we don't own. Field 14 up through there. Well, there's a few things that we could do. I think for now, though, we're okay. Also, this tree is super annoying. Okay, not too bad. Here's where we're at right now. Here's what we've got done. I did run 3 passes around this backside. We will have to run 3 here as well. But the idea there is to come around 1, 2, 3. And then run across, 1, 2, and then a little bit of a 1, 2. Actually, you know what? We could just run a whole thing twice. It's a much better idea. What happened here? The worker decided no? Really? It's those stupid trees. That specific style. I may have also cut the field a little bit too close to the trees, but that's beside the point. The hard work is now done. We've got 12,600 liters in. That is what we've got done. We've got 3 passes around. Only did 2 on this little spot right there. Now we spin this bad boy around, hire them up on a worker, and let them do their job. We're going to come back through, get some baling done on all this straw, which should take about as long as it will take to finish up this field. Time to get out our favorite tractor, the 820. Ooh, little bit of a tight pull there. Maybe I shouldn't park the bell trailer that close, but nah, it's all right. Hey, if you guys missed the last one where we got all this stuff out and had a little bit of fun doing some baling, we also did some hay work and things like that. Well, we had a great time, so make sure you go check that out. Yeah, I missed it. Let's double check, make sure we're making 150 centimeter bales. Yes, we are, and we will be good to go. Also, if you missed it, yes, I bought this baler back again. I like this baler. It's a very cool baler. Let's set ourselves at, what about 6 miles an hour? I can't remember which one was the best one. I know going fast was good, but going a little bit too fast was a little bit too much. It is a little bit funny that previously this baler would make like, what, 2 or 3 bales? Maybe 3 or 4 bales, I think, at this point for this field. Yeah, we're going to be able to make one singular bale. Maybe. But at least everything's 25,000 liters, so it keeps us nice and intact. Getting ready to pop out. There it goes. Oh, auto unload wasn't turned on. Hang on. How do you turn that on? There we go. Got it. I don't know why that was turned off, but yeah, we're good. I also have the round bale extension, so every time it stops, it'll actually stop me, and I don't have to do it myself. Very cool. Now we get on this field. We have to be very careful about where we bale and what we bale because, for example, our worker up here may end up hitting our bales whenever we go through, so we have to be careful about that. Bale number 2, pop it out now. We've been able to hit that entire section through there, which is great news. Boop, got it out. And now we can run our top line. Well, surprisingly, hitting the rest of this over here, no extra bales. So, oh, well, we do have one right now that's getting ready to pop out, but other than that, that's about it. Now it's going to be a back and forth game, so we will need to run these 3 passes here. Should be able to run all of those without getting an extra bale. I hope so. If we do, we'll probably just have to dump it out on the side of the road. But other than that, everything should be good. A nice back and forth game here with the combine. It's a drag race, baby. Who's gonna win? Oh, it's DjGoHam. I've unfortunately caught up to him. Yeah, a little bit too much. A little bit too much. We're gonna have to cool it down, slow it down, do something. We've only made 9 bales so far, at least today in game. However, of those 9 bales, they're all 25,000 liters, which is pretty darn cool. What was that, 225,000 liters, something like that? Something close to it, should be. All right, let's go ahead. I've decided to go back to the other end now. Maybe we'll be able to catch up to him this way too. We are getting closer. Good field setup, man. Good field setup. We'll go ahead and grab this, turn it back on, and finish up. We're 45,000 liters now. Add on the extra 3 that we had previously. It's about 48, 49. Looks like the train's going to be the best way to go with that. Again, let's assume we're getting about 55 to 60,000 liters. Well, $3,800 per 1,000 liters is, yeah, we're renting the train again. It costs us less. What was it, like $100 to rent the train the last time? Yeah. Well, the worker almost finished up everything. We almost got everything right. Probably should have gotten a little bit closer on the first pass on the other side, and it would have been perfect. We'll finish this up right here. Looks like we're going to have about 55,000 liters to take over. Not a bad take. And one of the best things is we can just fold up the header when we're done and keep a rocking. Man, this is one of the greatest headers ever. I love these so much. When you're using big American maps, you don't need them as much. However, with maps like this that are very small and quite tight, they are absolutely perfect. Why am I very high up in the air? There we go. Let's back them up and find out exactly what our final take is going to be for all of this. 56,008 liters. Not bad. Last bell popping out right now. Ba-bam, ba-boom. We are done. Turn it off, fold it up, raise it, and put it away. So we got 15 bales off of everything that we did today, which is very, very good. Now we need to figure out why is that? Oh, I've already forgot. Definitely forgot that we just unloaded the combine harvester. That is on me. Let's back this up, at least get it kind of out of the way. Drop that there, grab a combine harvester, fold all of this up, and put it away since we're right here. May as well. Wrong button. As I was saying, let's go ahead and just fold this up, put it away. I'm going to drop the header down just so I can actually see the combine when it's put away. Just like so. Love it, love it, love it. Now, I am interested in buying some more equipment. However, in the used market, there's not a lot going on here. Just like the last time, we still have the 6S, which it seems to be trying to push on us pretty heavily. I like the 6S, however, I'm trying to keep everything fit. Trying to keep it all green. As best I can, anyway. So then, let's take this load of grain up and get it sold. There's no point in hanging on to it, at least from where we're at right now. We still need to come through, fertilize every single field once, and then seed, and then fertilize our other fields, or the grain fields. Once again, I think maybe we'll go with like a canola or something this next time around. We still get straw off of that thanks to the extended straw crops mod from Yoast Modding. I do love that, but ooh, a little bit of a jump there at the very end. Let's get this round. Speaking of Yoast Modding, let's see, 7136. So I've actually got this set to weigh 0 right now. However, Yoast did just come out with a mod that makes everything weigh 0. It's very, very cool. Where we at? Here we are. I rent the train, $500 per hour. There we go. Train is rented. I don't know why, but I never, ever rent the train. For whatever reason. I will never understand why I never did. However, boom, done. Dump this out. By the time we get it dumped, the train should be here. Or not. I actually don't know. I don't even know where the train is. I don't see it. Must be off the map. It says train's going to arrive soon, and that it is 6.3 kilometers away. 6.3! Now 6.2. Let's see. One of the nice things is we can at least come in here and see. That's not 6.2 kilometers. How is that 6 kilometers away? In what world? I don't, maybe it's thinking the other way around? 5.7? Oh, well, of course. Now it's here. Jeez. What is going on now? We get a little jump. Nope. Nope, can't get in it yet. There we go. All right, we are in. Let's go ahead and open up and fill it up with our 56,000 liters of oats and then pull away from the station. We've got it all, man. We got it all. I'm going to go on this trip by myself, at least for now. I probably could just hit the button to return rented train, but I kind of like driving it. Coming up on the train tunnel. This is where it kicks you out right here. I love doing this part. You know, used to, you had the regular train sell points and everything. They were fine. Here we go. Awesome. $33 to lease it and $217,000 harvest income. Yeah, the train's worth it. Definitely worth it. This truck's also worth it as well. Man, I love this thing so much. It drives good. It brakes good. Sluice's modding absolutely knocked it out of the park with this one. See, we've got a jake brake, which is very cool. Oh, wrong side of the road. I forgot where I was there for a second. And back over to one of the most unique tractors in Farming Simulator. We get to jump on the Xylon. I always want to call this the Xylor. It's not a Xylor. That is a Black Sheep modding mod from way back in the day, though. Hey, if you remember the Rayboard Xylor, hey, let me know. What a callback, man. What a callback. Hopefully none of the bells have rolled away. We do have quite a few of these. And we got our 15 bells. It is funny that it says that they are square bells. They are not. Although I have modified everything very slightly. So that's probably why it's a bit confused. One of the nice things is we have extra straw bells. One of the things I like is we used all of our hay and all of our silage bells whenever we were doing our food. However, we have extra straw bells, which is phenomenal. There we go. We'll stack them up, and we have more. Very cool, man. So now on with the tough work. We need to go ahead and get fertilized on here. So we've got a lot left, 12,800 some liters left, which is a great amount, a really good, healthy amount of solid or liquid fertilizer rather left. We are going to go through and I think do this backwards because again, this tractor for some reason will just rocket backwards. It just drives so good backwards. Forwards, not so much. Can we even flip the driving working mode? Hang on, we could do the working mode. Switch to passenger seating. Nope. So, okay, so we can't turn this thing around. But at least it works with a sprayer much better backwards. Actually, you know what? Oh, this would be cool. This would be cool. This would be cool. All right, so we backed up there. We drive forward here, get to the very end, turn that off, and then go about it this way. Yeah, that works really well. It's a very interesting way to harvest or to spray a field, but it works. I can't say a whole lot about doing weird backup maneuvers because when I mow my own yard in real life, I mow parts of it backwards because it's just easier to mow backwards than it is to turn around and do another pass that way. Shorter passes, I must say, and there's a couple spots where I try and kick everything either into the woods or kick it all like not towards the road. It's quite illegal to have your grass be shot into the road in North Carolina, even though all of my neighbors do it. I hate it, and I'm always worried about motorcycle drivers driving by and getting grass and slipping, and I don't want anybody to get hurt. So I kick all of my grass back into the yard before going back and forth and doing those awesome lines in the grass. But yeah, I don't know why I went off on a tangent. Anyway, I mowed parts of my yard backwards. And I think with that one, I should probably go backwards and finish up all of this fertilizer because we do have some more seeding to do in the next one. Plus, we're going to try and see if we can spend some of the money that we've got. So, have a good one. We'll see you next time.